Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil, and again, I'm not using iMovie because it's very late. I apologize. There's 3 reviews in a row that I'm not using iMovie. Again, I apologize, but I'm going to make this very quick. I just got done seeing Jungle Cruise, and I did enjoy myself, guys, which is kind of sad because I was, really excited for another action adventure film with The Rock and all that. And, the trailers maybe did kind of give away some stuff, but not that much. This is definitely a fun movie, so I'm just going to jump right and say that pre-rating score, it's a good movie, guys. At first I was like, maybe it's okay, but the more I think about it, it did what it had to do. It was a fun movie, and that's what I wanted. It was kind of like Tomorrow War. I just wanted to be fun, and it was. The reason why I probably won't give Tomorrow War this even a 6 out of 10 is because, they delivered. If they didn't have it, if it wasn't fun, but there was still some good acting on that, it'll probably be a 6 or 5. But I prefer Tomorrow War over this just a tad bit more, which is kind of sad, but it is still what it is. So, in this film, the story is that there's this pedal and it can heal lives, you can save a lot of people. And Emily Blunt's character and Jack Whitehall's character, they are siblings in the film. That's no spoiler, I should say. And when you watch the movie, they want to go and find the Rock because they want, this tour guide to get through the jungle and all the craziness so they can get this pedal because he knows it. Now, I won't spoil. There's a twist in this movie involving The Rock, and it's actually kind of cool and all that, but it wasn't like mind blowing like Fight Club or anything like that. I should just say that it's a fun Disney movie. The story does have its tropes, and I'll explain more about that when we get to the negatives part of this review. But it's an action adventure movie with The Rock and Emily Blunt, and they find this pedal, and then there's weird creature monster things, and yeah, it's just an adventure movie, guys. That's all I can really say. Positives, I will say the best part of the movie is The Rock. He is fantastic in this film, and Blunt's good, but I feel like Dwayne Johnson really killed it in this film. He was fantastic as always. It's great to see him in this type of role. I mean, he's great in the Jumanji films. I even like him in Journey to the Mysterious Island. I think this type of role he was kind of born to play these adventure roles. So yeah, and then another thing is it's fun. It is a fun movie. There were times I was really getting into it, but not super invested, which is kind of sad. But it did what it had to. And lastly, I will say that there are some good humor. That there is definitely some good humor in this movie. There are some moments I did laugh and chuckle and all that, but it wasn't gut bustingly funny. But it did, like I said, what it had to do. It's a fun, funny adventure movie, and The Rock does a great job. Now we get into the negatives. I do want to say that it is definitely the most cliched movie I've seen in a very long time. It felt like Pirates of the Caribbean times, it felt like Indiana Jones with the music, and also it did also feel like The Mummy. Like the characters are amalgamation of so many different things that in my brain I was like, oh my god, that feels like Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my god, that feels like this. And speaking of characters, another negative is the over the top villains. They are insane. Jesse Plemons and it's like so silly, ludicrous with the accents and all that. I don't like when they do that. When actors are just suddenly like change the accent. I know that's not how he sounds like in real life. Believe me. Um, I know. It's not like I've seen Jesse Plemons something else, but I know that's not how he sounds like. It's like Michael Penny and Tom and Jerry. That accent just it's so weird. You know. But I get it though. It's a movie. It is what it is. It's meant to be over the top. Yeah. And lastly, I did feel that it was definitely a bit slow at times. Like it dropped down suddenly, I think, towards the middle half of the film. But the thing is that not every film can be, very fast paced and all that. The thing about adventure movies, especially action adventure films, they have to have some momentum. Like I just finished watching Outer Banks season 2. That was so much fun because even the small conversations had some weight to it. This film could have done that, but no, I felt this would have done a tad bit too much. But still, it's a good movie, so overall 7 out of 10. I do recommend seeing it. If you got kids, watch it. It's a fun movie. I enjoyed Jungle Cruise. Not as good as Tomorrow, and definitely not as good as a film like Black Widow, Godzilla vs. Kong, Mortal Kombat, in my opinion. So yeah, so next up, hopefully I can see Free Guy. If not, don't know where I'll see that, but thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name's Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director, and I'm signing out.